Why don't you just go ahead and start reading it here? Whoever has got it.
I can start.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the story of Ginger is a very complicated story. She liked to live in her house in Baltimore. I forgot what that word is. On K.
Even though
her house had many ghosts. In fact, the ghosts were all members of her family.
Yeah, that word algunos that's in the top 50 of frequency. It's very high frequency, and it means some.
Okay, ghosts. Okay, in fact, the ghosts were some members of her family because they were dead. For example, Ginger lived in her house with her grandmother that was called Red. Her cousin that was called Chip, and her father that was called Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf lived with ghosts in the house.
Lived as a ghost.
Lived as a ghost in the house.
That's the same word again. Even though
his wife was not in the house. In fact, his wife was alive, was living.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to speak with the wife of Papa Smurf more tomorrow.
Yeah, more late. Tarde means late. So más tarde is later.
And later, okay.
And then la tarde is the afternoon. And the word de there is about her or of her.
I'm going to talk about his wife, the wife of Papa Smurf more
late. We would say later.
Later. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Oh, crap. I missed last class, so I'm winging it.
Oh, you're doing great.
The dog of Ginger is called Puddles, and he lived in the house also, but he did not live in the house directly.
Yeah.
In fact, Puddles indirectly lived in the house because he lived as a ghost. Oh my God, as a ghost in the head, cabeza, the head of Ginger.
Yeah.
So like he's in her mind.
Ginger's head.
Okay, he was only in the castle when Ginger was he was only in the house, the castle, the house when Ginger was in the house. Puddles was very crazy. And
so
what is poor Eso?
It says for that. And we would say that's why. You can say either one.
Puddles was crazy. That's why Ginger was a little crazy. All right, I give up. Somebody else has to start.
Someone else read that.
This is a local story.
Who wants to read? Someone. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Vivian.
I will take a shot at it because I see my name and I want to protect myself.
Oh, good.
Probably you.
Realmente.
Oh, who's reading? Me?
Somebody else is reading.
Vivian, go ahead, Vivian.
So probably you want to ask where's the mother of Ginger live? Where did the mother of Ginger live? I am going to talk to you about the mother of Ginger. The mother of Ginger was called Carol, and she also was crazy, and because of that, she had a lot of problems. For example, Carol did not live in a house. In fact, she lived in a hat made of cat in Alcatraz prison. Carol was in the prison because Carol liked to steal a lot. Carol robbed everything at the Trump Towers.
Yeah, all the Trump Towers, yeah.
All the Trump Towers. Okay. Even though Carol robbed a lot and she was in prison, Dawn, a member of the Minnesota Mafia, liked Carol because Dawn didn't like Trump.
Go on.
Probably you want to ask, was Papa Smurf in the Mafia also? If he was in the Mafia also, no, yes, he was in the Mafia also, but now he's not in the Mafia. In fact, I have a secret. Carol and Puddles were in the Mafia also, and they talked a lot with Dawn. Dawn was the president of the Mafia in Minnesota, and vice president of the Mafia in Baltimore. Even though Craig, I'm not a member of the Mafia, my friend Dawn answered me when I have questions about the Mafia.
Right. that was pretty good now.
I think we're ready to change the direction of this story.
Well, it'll change with me. I can
See.
It won't sound anything like that. Sorry.
Greg took a lot of artistic liberties.
Okay. Well,
Change is good.
that's good. Okay. Hay una chica y la chica se llama Ginger. Y Ginger vive en... ¿Dónde vive?
Baltimore.
Pero Ginger vivía en Yellowknife, en Canadá. Pero no vivía directamente en Yellowknife. Vivía en un lago.
A lake.
En un lago. En una isla. What's isla? Island, yeah. Madonna had a song called La Isla Bonita. What's that?
Beautiful
island.
island.
Beautiful island, pretty island, yeah.
Beautiful island, yeah.
Ella vivía en el medio del lago.
Middle of the lake.
Middle.
Correcto, yeah. En el medio del lago en una isla. So there's your new words right there. Ginger vivía en el medio del lago en una isla. ¿Y cómo se llamaba el lago?
Bonita.
Yellowknife Lago.
Oh.
Porque el lago estaba, I'm going to give you another word here. You had this, cerca de.
Yes.
Circle of.
Yeah, we want you to think of circle.
Or
If it's in a
around.
circle, it's
Around,
near.
about.
It's near.
Near.
Did you know that, Julia?
So like we're saying that the lake was in Yellowknife.
It
But
was
could you say that it-
near. I
Yeah, but
changed
like-
it. It's near Yellowknife.
Yeah, but we're also saying that it was in Yellowknife, or it
Not
was near Yellowknife.
in, it was near.
So, but could we say that it is near Yellowknife as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could, and it still is, But in the story, we're talking about Ginger living there. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying
I'm
it
just
was.
making
Good question, Julia. Yeah, exactly. So it is. But we're going to talk when it is, we're going to talk about her life in Baltimore. Así que había una chica, la chica se llamaba Ginger. Ginger vivía en Canadá, Vivía en Yellowknife,
Yellowknife.
correcto. Y vivía en el centro de Yellowknife.
No.
No, no. Vivía
El lago.
en
Isla.
una
Cerca.
isla, correcto.
Una isla.
Cerca
Una
de
isla.
Yellowknife.
¿Y dónde estaba la isla?
Cerca de medio.
Medio del
En el
lago.
medio
lago.
del lago. ¿Y el lago era grande o pequeño?
Grande.
Grande.
Muy
Pequeño.
grande. Muy grande. Y la isla era una isla grande. Y era una isla. I'm going to give you new words. See if you can get it. Isla desierta. What I said.
Desert.
Deserted island.
Deserted, yeah. Era una isla desierta en el medio del lago. Pero Ginger no vivía sola. Vivía con
¿Tu gato?
¿Tu familia?
correcto. Vivía con un gato y con otro animal.
Otro.
Otro animal.
A bird.
Perro.
Elefante.
Dolphin.
Vivía con un gato y con un elefante.
Mm.
Y el gato, ¿cómo se llamaba el gato?
Harold.
Harold, correcto. ¿Y cómo se llamaba el elefante?
Peanuts.
Harold 2. El gato se llamaba Harold 1. El elefante se llamaba Harold 2. Era una situación muy interesante. La chica Ginger vivía en Canadá. Vivía en
Yellowknife.
Yellowknife, pero no vivía en el centro de Yellowknife, vivía cerca de Yellowknife. ¿Dónde?
Una isla.
Una isla
En una isla
En el medio del lago.
medio
Del lago.
del lago, correcto. ¿Vivía sola?
No.
No, vivía
No.
con
Gato.
dos
Dos
animales.
animales.
Animal número 1 era
Harold
Un
uno.
Gato,
se
Harold.
llama
Harold
Harold.
1,
Uno.
era un gato. Animal número 2
Es un
Es
elefante.
Harold 2
Se
Harold
llama
dos.
Dos.
elefante.
era un elefante, correcto. Y Harold 1 hablaba gato, elefante o los dos.
Los dos.
Correcto.
Todos.
Los dos. Y Harold 2 hablaba
dos.
gato, elefante o los dos.
Los dos.
Correcto, sí. Los dos. Harold 1 hablaba gato y elefante. Harold 2 hablaba gato y elefante. Era una situación muy diferente. Muy diferente. Porque el gato hablaba gato y elefante. Y el elefante hablaba gato y elefante. Who wants to be Ginger? Okay, Kim, sign in as Ginger. And Julia, why don't you be Harold Uno? You can be the cat. And okay, Vivian, describe la situación. ¿Qué sabemos de Ginger? ¿Dónde vivía? Describe la situación de Ginger donde vivía en Canadá.
Cuando Ginger vivía en Yellowknife, Canadá, ella vivía en cerca de Yellowknife, en el medio de un lago, no, en una isla, en el medio del lago.
Correcto, sí.
Sí, el lago.
¿Vivía sola?
No, vivía con dos animales, un gato y un elefante. Se llamaban Harold.
Sí, los dos se llamaban Harold. Una situación muy interesante. El gato se llamaba Harold y el elefante se llamaba Harold. Y para distinguir, el gato se llamaba, can you hear that? Distinguir. Can you hear the English in that?
Distinguish.
Distinguish. Para distinguir el gato del elefante, el gato se llamaba Harold 1, el elefante se llamaba Harold 2. Solamente para distinguir entre los dos. Una situación muy interesante.
You can't see me, but I have a question. My camera
Yes.
won't work. I've
Okay,
tried
you
to get it
ask
to work.
anytime, you guys. Jenny, go
Okay,
ahead.
so the cat is named Harold?
They're both named Harold.
Oh, that's the problem. Thank you.
They're both named Harold, but to distinguish them, the cat's Harold number 1 and the elephant's Harold number 2.
Okay.
Es una situación muy interesante. Good job, you guys. Anytime you're not sure of facts, ask, and I'll tell you in English. So it's really
And
important to get
Blaine-
them all straight.
Blaine,
Jenny.
I don't have my camera off on purpose. I went out twice and tried to get it on, but I'm here
Okay, I'm going to call on you,
Somewhere.
Jenny. Now I know.
in the
that you're there.
Netherlands somewhere.
Okay. Okay, excelente. Yes, Tanya. Yes.
It would help me to kind of solidify the story at this point if we reviewed it maybe a couple times with people, like having them repeat the story.
You're going to hear it 4 times.
Okay, thank you.
You're going to hear the same thing over and over from different people right now.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Gracias.
Jesse, describe la situación de Ginger en Canadá.
Okay, Ginger vive en Canadá.
Now you're going to say vivía.
Vivía.
Vive
Okay.
en Baltimore, pero
Oh.
vivía en Canadá.
Ah.
Yellowknife.
Okay. Ginger vivía en Baltimore, pero
No, vive en Baltimore.
Ginger vive en Baltimore, pero Ginger vivía cerca de Yellowknife, en una isla en el medio del lago. ¿Es el medio?
Celebración, correcto.
Ginger no vivía solo. Ginger vivía con 2 animales, un gato, se llamaba Harold, y un elefante se llamaba Harold. Harold 2.
Celebración.
El gato es el gato Harold número 1.
Correcto. El gato era Harold número 1. El elefante era Harold número 2. Correcto.
Número 2, sí.
Ginger, describe tu situación.
Yo vivo en Baltimore. Yo vivía en cerca de Yellowknife, en el medio del lago, en el isla, con 2 animales. Un gato se llamaba Harold 1 y el elefante se llamaba Harold 2.
Celebración, muy bien. Gato, Harold, describe la situación.
Hay una chica, la chica se llama Ginger y vive en Baltimore, pero vivía en el isla en el medio del lago y ella vivía con dos animales, vivía con mí y me llamo Harold Uno y también
¿Tú te llamas Harold 1 o el elefante se llama Harold 1?
yo me llamo Harold Uno.
Correcto, sí. Y vivía, Ginger, ¿vivía conmigo o vivía contigo, Harold? ¿Conmigo o contigo?
Harold vivía conmigo.
Amigo.
Correcto, sí. Ginger, sí, Harold vivía contigo. Ginger, Harold vivía conmigo.
No,
No, ridículo.
Harold vivía conmigo.
Correcto, vivía contigo. Harold, ¿tú vivías conmigo o tú vivías con Ginger?
Yo vivo con Ginger.
Correcto. Tú vivías con Ginger. ¿Y quién más? Harold, ¿tú vivías con quién más?
Who else?
Con Harold 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
El elefante, ¿correcto? Sí. Es una situación muy interesante. Vivian.
Juliet wanted to say we lived, would it be vivía?
MOS, yeah. Vivía, then you said MOS to it. Vivíamos.
Vivíamos.
Yeah, vivíamos, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good for Ginger. You could say, Ginger could describe the situation saying, los animales y yo vivíamos, we lived. Ginger, ¿dónde vivían tú y los dos animales?
Vivíamos en la isla del medio del lago,
Correcto.
cerca de Yellowknife.
Cerca de Yellowknife, correcto. ¿Tú vivías en Yellowknife o tú vivías cerca de Yellowknife?
Vivíamos cerca de Yellowknife.
Correcto, sí, es cierto. Dan, describe la situación de Ginger. ¿Qué sabemos de Ginger?
Hay un chico, el chico se llama Ginger. Ginger,
¿Chico o chica?
hay una chica.
Correcto. Ginger es una chica.
La chica se llama Ginger. Ginger vive en Baltimore, pero Ginger vivía en cerca de Yellowknife, Canadá. Exactamente vivía en una isla desierta en medio de un lago.
¿Vivía sola?
No vivía sola, vivía con dos animales. Un animal era un gato. El gato se llama Harold Uno. El otro animal era un elefante. El elefante se llamaba Harold Dos.
Celebración, muy bien, correcto. Tanya Ryan, describe la situación.
Sí. La chica Ginger vivía en Canadá, vivía in cerca de Yellowknife. I wasn't clear about this, but I think cerca de Yellowknife, una isla medio de Lago. Is that correct or am I off?
Yeah,
there?
lago, en una isla en un lago, in a lake.
no vivía sola, vivía con dos animales. Animal número uno es su gato, se llama Harold uno. Animal número dos es el elefante, se llama Harold dos. Harold uno hablaba elefante y gato. Harold dos hablaba gato y elefante.
Celebración, muy bien, correcto. Brig, do you want to try it in English and then Spanish? The English give you a little bit of confidence. Do whatever you can do, say in English and then try it in Spanish.
Okay. There's a girl. The girl is called Ginger. Ginger used to live in Baltimore?
No, she lives in Baltimore. She used to live in Canada, in Yellowknife, Canada.
And then she lived in the
Lago. Do you know the word lago?
lake. Was it lake?
Lake. Perfect. Good job. Did she live alone?
No, she lived with two animals. One animal was called Harold 1 and Harold 2.
Celebración, muy bien. Do just a little bit in Spanish.
Okay. La chica se llama Ginger. Ginger vivía en Yellowknife. Ahora vivió in Baltimore in Lago.
Yeah, vivía en Yellowknife and El Lago.
Oh.
El Lago estaba en Canada, no estaba en Baltimore. Good job, great job, excelente. Okay, everybody mute. You've got 45 seconds to say everything you know about Ginger. Okay, go ahead and start.
Ginger.
Okay, tiempo. First of all, show me your time. This was all 45 seconds. This was near 45 seconds. Okay, I'm just looking for a screen. Okay, now show me your confidence from 1 to 5. Okay. All right, good job, boy. Good job, Brig. All right, love it. Very good.
Blaine,
Okay.
I have a question before
Yes,
we
questions now, yeah.
if we're going to say they spoke cat and elephant to each other, can we say hablaban? Gato y elefante?
That's how you say it.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, because see that se is they spoke to themselves. Remember se llama himself and they call themselves se llaman. But se habla is he talks to himself. Se hablan, they talk to themselves.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Good job.
I
Yes.
thought there was one time where we used nos.
Yeah, you would. And that would be if you and I are talking to ourselves, to each other.
To each other?
Then that would be nos hablamos.
Okay. Ah, okay.
Can
That's
you
a
hear
we,
that?
not a they.
So that's
Okay.
talking to us, talking to
Okay.
ourselves, really. But really in English, if you say talking to ourselves, it doesn't make sense. Talking to, you and I are talking to each other. That would be nos hablamos. The idea.
Thanks.
Blaine,
Yes.
there
yes.
was a word that your son Vaughn used with us, which meant I live in or so-and-so lives in Baltimore, but before they lived, what word was,
Antes.
what is it?
Antes.
Antes. Thank you.
Antes de.
Antes de, thank you.
Yeah. I'll put that up here for you. That's a very high frequent word. And
Yeah,
have you
I
guys
like
had the word
way,
after before? Have you had the
Well-
word after?
después.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I just like the way it segued when we talked about where these different people lived or had lived or were living.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
All right. Clase, yo vivo. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde vivo?
To
¿Tú vives in Yellowknife?
Utah.
Where do you live?
Vivo en Canadá. Canada. ¿Dónde en Canada? ¿Dónde en Canadá?
Whitehorse?
In cerca de Yellowknife?
Yellowknife?
Alberta. Vivo en Alberta. ¿Dónde en Alberta? Here you go, Vivian. I'm in your country now. You got to come up with-
Calgary.
No.
Medicine Hat.
Medicine Hat, correcto. Vivo en Medicine Hat.
What is that? Medicine Hat?
Medicine Hat, yeah.
Okay.
Alberta is such a great province because it's got all these, a lot of names like Red Deer and St. Paul. And they're kind of, there's a lot of unusual names. But Medicine Hat's my favorite.
So if I'm responding to
Medicine Hat. Yes, Tanya, what's your question?
you're saying, well, you're saying vivo because you're talking about yourself. But if I'm saying what you're doing, I would say to vivia. Would I say vive or vivia?
Vives.
Vives in
So-
Canada.
So vivo is I live. But if you're talking to me, about me, you're going to say tú vives.
Gracias.
Yo vivo en Medicine Hat y vivo con dos animales. Vivo con
Un elefante.
correcto, sí. Vivo con un elefante y
Un elco.
Orso.
Shouldn't we do a moose somewhere?
Yeah.
There's a moose in Canada, right?
clase,
beaver.
no, vivo con un gato. Vivo con un gato y con un
Elefante.
elefante. Y el gato se llama
Harold.
Harold too.
Stanley.
Stanley.
El gato
Stanley.
se llama Stanley y el elefante se llama
Stanley.
No.
2.5.
0.5.
What
Could you
was
say
the
that
elephant's
again?
name?
Stanley. I'll write it
Dos.
for you. Stanley
Dos puntos cinco.
2.5.
So you have a cat that's Stanley and an elephant that's Stanley 2.5?
Sí, el gato se llama Stanley 1. El elefante se llama Stanley 2.5. Es una situación muy interesante. Y Carol, sí.
Pregunta. Dos. How do you say 2.5? I don't hear that middle word you're using.
I'll write it for you.
Punto.
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 Point, punto,
Can you see it
punto,
now?
point.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Punto. 2.5. It's a very easy, it's the exact same word in English. Y es información extra. Harold es amigo de Stanley. Harold el gato es amigo de Stanley. Harold número 2, el elefante, es amigo de Stanley 2. Es
Stanley 2.5.
2.5, correcto. Harold, I forgot my. Sí, Harold 2 es amigo de Harold 2.5. Harold Stanley 2.5.
Could you say that again?
I can't even remember what I'm saying. Harold 1 es amigo de Stanley 1. Harold 2 es amigo de Stanley 2.5. There, I got it right. Es información muy interesante. Sí, Vivian.
So you don't have to say es is the friend or is a friend. You just say es amigo.
You could say es amigo, or you could say es el amigo, the friend of, either way.
But we would say in English, he is a friend. He is. We wouldn't say he is.
You could say
friend.
he es un amigo.
Yeah. Okay. But you don't need it then in Spanish.
No.
No.
Es amigo de, no, you don't.
Okay. Thanks.
Rebecca, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger. Es una situación muy interesante, en mi opinión.
Sí, muy interesante. Tú vives en Canadá también y Ginger vive, vivía, vivías, lived, right?
Vivía, es correcto, sí.
Vivías en Canadá. Ginger no vivía sola, Ginger vivía con 2 animales. Ginger vivía con un gato y un elefante. Y el gato se llama Harold, número 1. El elefante se llama Harold, número 2. Pero tú no vivías solo tampoco.
Yeah, and then we don't know where I used to live. We only know where I live.
Oh, you live.
Yeah, so you're going to say tú vives.
Vives, okay. Tú vives. Tú no vives solo tampoco. Tú vives con 2 animales también. Y tú vives con un gato y un elefante. El gato se llama Stanley número 1. El elefante se llama Stanley número 2.5.
Celebración, muy bien, Rebecca, correcto. Carol, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger.
Sí, hay una chica se llama Ginger y una hombre se llama Blaine. Ginger vive en Baltimore ahora porque vivía en Canadá, exactamente cerca de Yellowknife en Alberta. No, Yellowknife, Canadá. Ginger vivía con 2 animales. Un gato se llama Harold 1 y un elefante se llama Harold 2. Blaine vive.
To me, Carol.
Oh, tú vives con 2 animales también porque un gato se llama Stanley 1.
What does se llama S say?
Oh, no, wait a minute. whose name is.
Calls
No, forget the
himself
S.
is.
Okay, so I always do that. El gato se llama Stanley uno. Y tu elefante se llama Stanley 2.5. Es muy interesante porque tú y Ginger tienes un gato y un elefante.
Muy interesante. Y es más interesante porque mi gato y mi elefante son amigos de los animales de Ginger. Es una situación increíble, en mi opinión.
Sí, fantástico.
Marie, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger.
Yo no sé tu situación.
Un momento, yo explico. Mi situación es yo vivo en Medicine Hat, Canadá. Vivo con 2 animales. Vivo con un gato y con un elefante. Mi gato se llama Stanley 1. Mi elefante se llama Stanley 2.5. Es toda mi situación.
Okay. Ginger, like vivía.
Vivía, correcto.
Ginger vivía en Yellowknife, Canadá, con 2 animales. Oh man. También tú vives con 2 animales, un gato y un elefante. También Ginger vivía con 2 animales, un gato y un elefante. Lo mismo, un gato y un elefante, pero tu gato se llama Stanley 1 y tu elefante se llama Stanley 2 y
2.5.
2.5. Y el gato de Ginger se llamaba Harold 1 y el elefante de Ginger se llamaba Harold 2, no 2.5, solamente 2.
Sí. Sí. Celebración, muy bien, excelente. Sí, un día yo hablaba con mi elefante y yo dije, elefante, tú te llamas Stanley 2. Y él dijo, no, me llamo Stanley 2.5. No le gusta Stanley 2. Prefiere Stanley 2.5. Así que es información extra. Información muy interesante. Shelly, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger.
Ginger vivía en, let's see, Ginger vivía cerca de Yellowknife, en una isla en el medio de el lago. Tú vives en Canadá en Medicine Hat. Is that what it was? Medicine Hat?
Correcto, sí.
Ginger y tú, I'm not sure how to say this right. Ginger y tú tienen.
Good job, Shaylee. Good job. Did you guys hear that? She put an N on it because it's you guys. Great.
So that says, okay, I didn't know if I need to say like los dos or I just say the tienen.
Once you say tienen, you're saying you guys have.
Okay.
Perfect Spanish.
Tienen 2 animales y ¿cuál es un gato y un elefante?
Gingers animales are called I want to say se llamaba, but that's, well, I guess if she lived there, it would be se llamaba for hers. Se llamaba, let's see, un gato se llamaba Harvey Uno y
Harold.
elefante. Oh, Harold, sorry.
No, it's Harvey.
Oh, is it
Shaylee.
Harvey? Lo siento.
Harold.
Harold, okay. Un gato se llamaba Harold y un elefante se llamaba, oh no, Harold, the cat is Harold. Uno. Y elefante se llamaba Harold dos. Tus, what did I say? Tus animales.
Perfect. Did you guys hear that? Tus animales. In Spanish, you pluralize the your.
Okay.
Make it, it's perfect Spanish.
Tus animales son llamados.
You can say that son llamados or se llaman's easier though. Call themselves.
Let's see, no. Stanley uno es un gato y Stanley 2.5 es un elefante.
Celebración, muy bien, Shaylee. Great job. There's a lot of complexity there in your Spanish. Teresa Jack, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger.
Ginger vivía in Yellowknife, Canada, cerca de Yellowknife, in el medio del lago, en una isla desierta, con dos animales. Animales número uno es un gato, se llamaba Harold 1. Animales número 2 era un elefante, se llamaba Harold 2. Tú vives en Medicine Hat, Canada, con dos animales también. Stanley número 1 es un gato y Stanley 2.5 es un elefante. Y Stanley número 1 y Harold número 1 son amigos. Stanley 2.5 y Harold 2 son amigos también.
Celebración, muy bien. Good job. Marilyn, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger.
Tú vives en Medicine Hat, Canada. Tú vives con su gato. Se llama Stanley 1. Y tú vives con tu elefante. Se llama Stanley 2.5. Ginger vivía en Yellowknife, Canada. Cerca de Yellowknife, Canada. Una isla, el medio del lago. Ginger vivía con su gato, Harold 1, and su elefante, Harold 2. Los gatos son amigos, and los dos elefantes son amigos.
Celebración, muy bien. Yanli, compara mi situación con la situación de Ginger.
Tú eres Blaine, te llamas Blaine. Tú eres un hombre muy interesante y la chica se llamaba Ginger. La chica también era muy interesante. Tú vives en una ciudad de Canadá, se llamaba Medicine Hat. Realmente no sé que dónde está Medicine Hat, porque yo creo que Medicine Hat es una ciudad muy pequeña, tan pequeña como Yellowknife. Yeah.
No, Medicine Hat es más grande.
Más grande, lo siento. No sé mucho de Canadá, lo siento, Vivía. Okay, yeah. Tú tienes dos animales. Los dos animales no son mismos. No. Uno de los dos animales es un gato. El gato se llama Stanley 1. Y también tú tienes otra animal. El otro animal es un elefante. El elefante se llama Stanley 2.5, pero antes tú dijiste que mi elefante te llamas Stanley 2, pero el elefante dijo que no, a mí no me gusta el nombre de Stanley 2, porque yo creo que Stanley 2 es muy normal y yo
Jan, él dice que Stanley 2 es muy formal.
Muy formal, sí,
muy
correcto.
Formal.
Sí,
Prefiere un nombre que no es formal. Y él dice,
sí,
2.5 no es formal. Stanley 2 es muy formal. Es una explicación interesante.
Okay. Y tu elefante dijo que a mí no me gusta el nombre de Stanley 2 porque Stanley 2 es muy formal. Yo prefiero un nombre menos no formal y Stanley 2.5 es perfecto para mí. Así que ahora el elefante se llama Stanley 2.5. Yo creo que es bueno. Y también la chica tendría dos animales iguales tú. Y también ella tenía un gato y un elefante, pero nombres eran diferentes. Tus animales y sus animales, nombres son diferentes. Su gato se llamaba Hello 1 y su elefante se llamaba elefante 2. Hello 2. Y Hello 2 y Hello 1, los dos animales podían hablar dos idiomas. Se hablan en gato y elefantes. Y también yo creo que la chica Ginger, conoce tú porque los animales se conocen.
Did you guys hear that? Se conocen.
Así que yo
They
creo
know
que
each other.
sus animales son amigos de tus animales. Así que yo creo que tú eres un amigo de ella también.
Correcto, clase. Yo conozco.
Tú conoces.
Conozco a Ginger.
Tú conoces a Ginger.
Correcto. Ginger es mi amiga.
Okay. Sí.
Yo visité a Ginger en su casa, en el lago, en Yellowknife Lago.
Okay. Así que anche de ahora, ella no vive en Yellowknife, pero antes de vivía de Baltimore, ella vivía en Yellowknife. Yellowknife está en norte de Canadá, pero Yellowknife y Medicine Hat no son iguales, son diferentes.
No.
Porque tú dijiste que Yellowknife es más pequeña que Medicine Hat y ella no vivía en centro de Yellowknife. Realmente ella vivía cerca de Yellowknife y ella vivía en una isla en medio de lago. El lago es muy grande. El lago se llamaba Yellowknife lago. Es obvio porque el lago está cerca de Yellowknife. Yes.
Celebración, muy bien. Carol, what was your percentage of comprehension of what Jan said?
To be honest, probably about 50 to 75%.
All right, good.
But I was she talked so fast that I kind of got frustrated, and no offense to you, Youngly, that's wonderful. That's how the test is going to be. But when people go that fast, I kind of get frustrated.
Yeah. All right. Good for you. That I don't think they talk.
But it's good to practice.
Yeah, I don't think they'll talk that fast on the test. Maybe they do. I don't know.
It did on the beginning test. It was that fast.
You'll have the same test.
Yeah, it was that fast.
It seemed really, it'll be interesting to see if it seems as fast now.
I took it.
I don't think they spoke as
slowed
fast
down
as Jan Lee, but it seemed like they were very fast.
The first time I took it, I didn't understand everything. The second time I took it, I understood everything. There wasn't one thing, even a word I didn't think I felt I understood. I just felt I understood it all. So it'll be interesting to see how you guys do. Okay, muy rápido. I'm going to talk. Jenny's going to talk. And then I'll let everybody talk. And then we'll do groups too. So we got a little bit, I know we're a little over time, but okay. Soy un chico, vivo, ¿dónde vivo? So everybody answer me here. Yo vivo en
Canada.
Medicine Hat.
¿Dónde? En
Canada.
Canada.
Medicine Hat.
Medicine Hat, correcto. Vivo solo.
No.
Dos
amigos.
Dos animales. Animal número uno es
Stanley.
y Stanley uno es un
Gato.
gato. Animal número dos.
Stanley 2.
Stanley,
cinco, correcto. Y yo conozco a una chica y la chica se llamaba
Ginger.
Ginger vivía
En Canadá.
In Baltimore.
Canadá.
Oh,
Vive en
Vivía.
Baltimore. Vivía en Canadá. ¿Dónde en Canadá?
Cerca de
Cerca
Yellowknife.
de Yellowknife.
Cerca de Yellowknife, en el medio de un
Lago.
Lago.
en una
Isla.
isla ocupada o isla desierta.
Desierta.
¿Vivía sola?
No.
No vivía sola, vivía con
Dos
Dos
animales.
animales.
dos
Gato y
animales.
elefante.
Animal número uno era un
Gato.
gato. Animal número dos era un
Elefante.
elefante. El gato se llamaba
Harold 1.
Harold 1. El elefante se llamaba
Harold 2.
dos, correcto. Conozco a Ginger.
Sí.
Sí. Ginger es mi amiga. Yo conozco a Ginger. Conozco a Harold.
Sí.
Harold es mi amigo y Harold es amigo de Stanley. También.
Sí.
Conozco a Harold dos.
Sí.
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 Conozco a Harold dos. Harold dos es mi amigo. Harold uno es mi amigo. Harold uno conoce a Stanley uno.
Sí.
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 Conoce a Stanley uno. Harold dos conoce a Stanley 2.2.
Sí.
Sí.
Sí, correcto. Harold, ¿dónde estás, Harold? Gato. Where's Julia? Is she here? Did she
She
leave?
left.
Oh, darn it. I was going to ask her. Un momento. Ginger, ¿tú me conoces?
Conoces.
So I'm asking, what did I ask her there, you guys?
Did you say,
you
do you
know
know
me?
me?
You know me, yeah. Ginger, ¿tú me conoces? Did you hear? I don't know if Kim's listening. Kim, did you hear that?
She seems to be frozen.
Yeah, okay.
¿Tú me conoces?
Yeah, that was my question. ¿Tú me conoces?
Sí. Conozco. ¿Te conozco?
Did you hear? That's so good. In Spanish, they say, you, I know. Te conozco. Kim, that was perfect. I wanted to see if you could do that. That was very good. Good job. Okay, we got Jenny, and then Jenny, you're up. We say the best for last.
Yeah, right. Do you want the condensed version?
Condensed version because we're over time here.
Ginger ahora vive en Baltimore. Pero Ginger antes de Yellowknife, Canada. Su vida cerca medio del lago Yellowknife, vivía en isla de grande desierta. How do you say that?
Desierta, isla desierta.
Isla de desierta. No vive en la isla solamente, vive con un gato, con otros animales. Un elefante número uno, un elefante número dos se llama Harold, el gato se llama Harold uno. Yikes. Entonces, Blaine, vives en Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. Vives con dos animales. Viven un gato en un elefante. Bla, bla, bla. Una importante información extra. Harold y Stanley son amigos. Harold dos es Harold dos es amigo. Stanley dos puntos. Cerca, they're both friends. Secreto. Stanley dos no le gusta su nombre. Ginger y Blaine amigos. Finale.
That's amazing. That's fabulous. It's good for you. That was fabulous. Okay, you got 30 seconds. Everybody mute. You got a lot to talk about for 30 seconds. So see what you can do. Go ahead. Oh, I said tiempo there a while ago, but I was muted. Okay, show me your time. This is all 30 seconds. This is most of it. Okay, looks good. Good job, Brig. Brig, how much of the 30 seconds did you talk? Okay, good job. All right. Okay, show me confidence now. Okay, we're a little over time. I want you to do 2 minutes. in breakout rooms. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay, let me see. I want to get, okay, there you go. 2 minutes in breakout rooms. And so you got 1 minute and then I'll close it. And you got 1 more minute left. Okay, good job. Any questions? Any Spanish questions? Any comments on the class? Rebecca?
Marilyn, I like your vive and vivia. Very good.
Good job. Good job, Marilyn. Good. Rebecca?
Which, in oral Spanish, which one is more common when you want to say you guys have tenéis or tienen?
Tienen is going to be used everywhere in the Spanish speaking world. Tenés is only used in Spain.
Oh, interesting. So they are like,
I wouldn't learn tenés because tienen you can use everywhere.
Oh, so sounds like Spanish, like Spanish is more strict because it's literally you guys, right?
It's you guys, yeah.
Informal.
Literally, it's you, informal, but it's not used in most of the Spanish-speaking world. So.
Oh, interesting. Good to know.
Some places in Argentina they do a little of the ending, but don't learn it. I mean, don't learn it for your
In
speaking.
Texas, we say,
The tienen is what you want
all
to get.
y'all. So how do you say that?
Yeah. Any other comments? Yes, Shaylee.
So if I wanted to say that they are both called Harvey, leaving out the numbers, how would I say that? Like together?
Dos se llaman Harvey.
Se llaman.
Yeah, you put an N because there's more than one. Yeah.
Okay.
The N makes.
Did you say los dos?
Yeah, los dos se llaman
Harvey.
Yeah.
Not son. Yeah. Just los dos se. You still say the
se,
not son.
Too.
Okay. Los dos son se llaman.
Yeah, the two are Harvey or the two call themselves Harvey. You're saying the same idea.
Okay. Which one's more Correct.
Se llaman's more common,
Se llaman.
but
Okay,
they'll
thank you.
understand the other perfectly. They won't even think you're an American. It sounds fine. Vivian, what's your question or comentario?
You both. Like there's los dos. What about you both or you both?
Ustedes dos.
Oh, ustedes dos.
Yeah, ustedes. Anytime you're talking to more than one person, you're going to say ustedes is the you guys. And then you just put an N on the verb and you got you guys. You guys, ustedes hablan español? Do you guys talk Spanish?
But if I want to say you both speak, you both have animals. It's like ustedes dos tienen animales.
Perfect Spanish. Yeah. Ustedes dos tienen or you could say ustedes tres. Or you could talk to me and Ginger and say ustedes dos son amigos.
So you could say ustedes dos hablan español.
Perfect. That's a perfect
right.
Spanish. You guys talk Spanish. Jenny, I was amazed at your Spanish tonight. That was great.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
you were
thank
great.
you. Thank you. I should hide more often.
Yeah, no, you sounded good. That's good. It's fun to hear you guys. Makes me feel good when I hear you talk. So anyway, any other questions?
Any more word on the class or the test or any of that stuff?
Well, okay, so this class is gonna go. I think there was enough interest, so it's gonna go 2 times a week, starting the end of May. And then on this test, so first of all, I kept a spreadsheet of people that paid. I looked at it. I don't know if I didn't do it. I mean, I don't have that many people marked down. Oh, like Vivian, I know Vivian paid because she was paid late. So I
paid,
might not,
I paid
bet I
for
didn't mark
both
you
at
down.
once. I paid the beginning and the end because I knew.
Yeah, I bet. Anyway, I just looked at it today and I thought, oh my gosh, that is, but you know, like I remember Vivian sent me a check late and so I didn't write that down. So
And I
some
paid
of you
you
I
through
might have not have
PayPal.
written down.
So we
I
that
sent it to
missed
your old address or something, and then it came
I did
back
it
to your.
through PayPal.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys pay, and so I wrote down PayPal, but I'm not sure I wrote down everybody. So what I'm gonna have you do is just bill me. So if you took both tests, then you're going to, then I'll refund you $80. If you paid through PayPal or like Vivian paid in a check.
But we can just put it to the class, right? Can we just leave it and apply it to the next class?
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, sure.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah, that'd be
So
Do we know what days the classes are going to be yet? Did we
We
see
just
what the,
talked tonight about that and we suggested Tuesday and Thursday.
do we know what time?
I think it's gonna be at the same time.
Good. I
Is that
can't do
bad?
it.
Is that bad, Vivian?
No, that's good because I can't do it if it's before 3 o'clock my time because I'm at work.
Oh, no, we're not gonna do it before.
Work.
She's on Pacific time.
Yeah. I know, what's that?
No, and if you absolutely couldn't do it, we could do it later too. We want to do it for, you know, we're flexible. We can do that anytime.
Blaine, I was not here last week. How much is the class going to cost and all that good stuff?
You know, I don't even know, honestly. Vaughn talked about it, didn't he?
It was kind of based on how many people were going to sign up.
Right. So how many people signed up?
But I think it's going to be, I don't even care how many signed. I think it's going to be around $10 a class.
Wow.
Because if we had 20 people, it was going to be $10 a class,
Yeah,
right?
so if you got more, that'd make it cheaper.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like like this year, we had like 60, that would be like $3 a class. If we had more people in it.
So what would be the date it starts?
I think the last week of May is what we're talking about.
Okay. All right.
Do we know anything about intermediate class yet?
Now, you know what I think I'm gonna do is combine that class that you're in and Kelsey's class, the advanced class, and do it Saturday morning and do it instead of my Portuguese class.
Okay.
So we'll,
Do
it'll
it
be,
instead of your Portuguese class?
yeah, I'm gonna drop Portuguese.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna drop that to teach. So
I'm sorry.
that Portuguese, boy, what a great class that's been.
She's
I've loved it.
great. I don't think you should do that. That's wrong.
I try to model my teaching after Flavia. I try to do just what she does.
Yeah, she is amazing.
Yeah, she just does those threads, you know, and I just want you to get thread 1, Ginger, and then thread 2, Blaine,
Yeah.
and just memorize those threads and see what's going on and not think about anything else. Just, okay, now who's got cat 1 and who's got cat 2 and where's Blaine and where's Ginger? That's what I want you to think about. Then the language it's repetitive, that the threads are the key. So anyway.
Adios, everybody.
Okay, good job.
Gracias.
Clase.
I don't think you should.
Gracias, profe.
Okay, bye.
Adios.